What's up guys, Michael here, coming to you with another video, and in this one we're talking iPhone 14. We're gonna be unboxing this bad boy. I purchased it as soon as the pre-orders were available. This is an iPhone 14 red product, red color, amazingly matching your Nike shoes if you're into that. But anyway, this is actually the cheapest version of iPhone, currently at €1,029 in EMEA region, $799 in US, as well as £850 in UK. Now let's get started. What's inside? Okay, beautiful red. It's really amazing color, very vivid. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's super vivid, obviously. Very minimalistic. A little nice touch here to grab your iPhone. So that's pretty cool. What else? Let's have a look what's inside. I'm just gonna put it on the side. So we have the lightning cable. That's cool. Instruction manuals, I would imagine. Some stickers, actually just one sticker. We're getting more and more minimalistic by Apple here for a higher and higher price. Anyway, let me know your thoughts about the price. I mean, this is a premium model, but also the cheapest flagship model for €1,030. This is quite a lot. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and open that bad boy. And yeah, I mean, you can see the detail. First of all, it's super smooth. So we see the SIM card. We're gonna open that in a second. Volume buttons, the ring switch, that works fine. I'm an Android guy, no doubt about it. But this looks very premium. Obviously, for that price, you'd expect that. Obviously, the camera bump, very simple. Not a huge bump by any stretch of the imagination. However, it is feelable. Definitely rocking that phone when on the flat surface. But what can I say? I mean, it's really quality up here. It's pretty cool, pretty neat. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's see if there's any power. Also, while we're turning it on, this is the standard version, 6.1 inches. You can also go for a plus version, which is 6.7 inches. Apple's big statement is around the battery, and they say that it's the longest battery life ever, up to 20 hours on the standard version versus 24 hours on the plus version. So that's pretty cool. We also have that aerospace graded aluminum on the sides, which looks amazing to me, and also the ceramic shield to prevent the screen from any scratches. Let's go ahead and set this up very quickly. English, we're in Ireland. We're going to set it up manually. We're going to go for English, that's all good. Choose network. We've entered the Wi-Fi, and currently it's taking its time to activate it. In the meantime, we can say that the display is amazing. You can see that there's no pixels whatsoever. That's to be expected, obviously. This is a Super Retina XDR display, 460 pixels per inch. For the Plus version, it's 458, pretty much the same, with a premium brightness of 800 nits max brightness, up to 1200 nits peak brightness. So that's pretty respectable. Face ID, I'm gonna set up that later. So now we can restore from iCloud backup. As an Apple guy, I don't really have any iCloud backup, so I'm gonna just move data from Android. Let's see how that works. Perfect, let's go to continue. I need to probably install the app on the Android. I'm just gonna return back and just don't transfer apps and data. I'm just gonna start from scratch. I have the Apple ID, so I'm gonna enter that right now. Okay, we've entered the Apple ID. And now Apple ID security. I'm just gonna go ahead, enter the phone number. Of course, we have a tons of terms and conditions, so we're gonna go ahead and agree to that. And we're gonna give it some time. Now, something to mention as well, the iPhone is water resistant, waterproof, dust proof. Also, it rocks the A15 Bionic chip, which apparently has multiple 5 GPUs, 6 CPUs, and 16 neural engines. Basically, it's the latest and greatest, and it's super fast. Okay, we've entered the iCloud security code and we're getting to the next step, hopefully the last one. This is quite a lot of steps along the way, but obviously when you're setting it up for a first time, you want to make sure you kind of restore all your data, apps back to the phone, making sure everything works as expected. So that's all good. We're going to enable the location services. Set up later, skip eSIM, yeah, we don't want that. Now, something to mention is that the EMEA region allows you to have the SIM card. However, in US, there's an eSIM and you won't be able to place any of the SIM cards. This is a little bit of a bummer. We're gonna see how in the future Apple resolves that in terms of other countries, how US people will be able to travel with their iPhones to, let's say, Europe or South America, things like that. So that's very interesting. Now we can set up our wallet and Apple Pay. I'm gonna set up that later. So we're just gonna skip to next. iCloud keychain, so we can save all our passwords and credit card information. Not that I'm feeling super secure about Apple holding my information, but I'm gonna continue and allow that.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use. You can
Perfect.
change it later.
Screen time. This is actually pretty cool setting and feature to know and get like a weekly report on how many hours you spend on your phone and specific apps. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead with that. And then analytics being sent to Apple, just more data sent to Apple. I don't really want that. Appearance. Okay, so we can go light or dark mode. This is pretty cool. Light mode. And then display, zoomed, just a standard, I guess. Emergency SOS. So this is that new feature that's going to be available in US when basically your phone will be able to connect to the nearby satellite and possibly send an emergency message. Now this is pretty a neat feature. I'm totally approving of that feature. Don't get me wrong. I believe that this will probably become some kind of a subscription. Yeah, we're just going to continue. Okay, this looks pretty cool. There's just a lot of pop-ups which I don't necessarily like when I'm starting with the phone, although obviously for someone who's getting started that may be useful thing to see. I just want to see the camera. Apparently camera on these phones is amazing, so I'm pretty excited about that. I just want to quickly see how this is going to be visible. And I've noticed that, yeah, the zooming in, zooming out focus is pretty fast. Last things left is to replace the SIM card. So we're gonna try and see how difficult it is. Shouldn't be, but you never know. And yep, that's the SIM card. Unfortunately, there's no extended storage on these devices, so you have to think of what are your needs in terms of storage before you get and purchase the device. This one is a standard 128 gigs. However, you can go with 256 and 512 gigs. Let me know what your thoughts are about this phone. Do you think that they've added enough new features to kind of justify the price, or have you expected actually more features? Let me know what you'd like me to check on this phone. I'd be super interested in reviewing it and just generally testing it for you guys. Thanks for watching this one, and I will talk to you in the next one.